Hi guys, hope you're well. I am getting ready. I don't have enough small denominations, so I'm looking for that. Looks like YouTube is behind. Hope everybody's well. The cat is on the other side of my laptop. She might push it. Yeah. Hazel, come on. That's not a scratching post. Sorry. Hi guys. Hazel, move. I gotta make some change. I thought I made enough change, but I didn't. I hope you guys are well whenever it kicks on. Earlier, it was 2 minutes behind. Where'd all my change go? Maybe here. What's this? Nope, that's all fives. We don't need fives. Hope you all are well. I'm just looking for change because I don't have enough change to be able to do this live. I can make change. You know what? I'm full of crap is what I am. I can do it on hold on. Where's my I'm nowhere near prepared. I'm sorry, guys. How are you? How's everybody? Hazel, stop. Hope you're well. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Nisha. Hi, Kathy. Oops. What's going on? Hi, everybody. I'm just going to make some change real quick while I wait for people to come in. When you come in, say hi so I know you're here. I know there's people who watch on the background on their TV. Hi to you guys. Oh my gosh, this is falling apart. You're fighting with your internet? Oh man, I hate that. Elaine says she's fighting with her internet. I'm trying to make change or something. So that way I can 2, 4, 5. So 7. All right. How much money do I got here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good enough. Good enough. All right. I made some change. I need to get a paper clip on that. No, Hazel. Oh, you're fighting with winter. I thought, okay. Got you. I thought you meant internet. He's helping type. Hi, Jason. Thanks for coming over. Jason is listening while making dinner. No worries. I didn't even eat today, I don't think. I did get a mocha frappe at McDonald's because I promised my son. I told him we could get Chipotle, but he decided on McDonald's breakfast instead. So after I got out of work, we took him to get his blood draw or whatever he had to do. Then we went to McDonald's. I just got a mocha frappe because the lady on the intercom was being mean, and I already know that I would just start running my mouth. So Dominic, well, we got a good deal. Like my mocha frappe was the same price as Dominic's 2 breakfast sandwiches. I wanted it and I got it. So I had that. That's enough calories to tide me over all day. So I'll eat after my live. Hi, Judy. How are you? I hear that you guys had a good time with Jason and his family. How was your vacation, Judy? I hear you went away for a couple days too, right? Everybody's saying hi to Misha, to Elaine, to Kathy. That was from Trina. Elena saying hi to Judy. Trina is saying hi to Judy and Jason. Elena saying hi to Trina. All right. So I had a day because after work, I went to my mom's house to drop off this freaking burrito mixture that we made. And I was like, we're not going to eat because we've been eating it all. Like I made it Tuesday. So I'm trying to drop it off to her. I'm pounding on the door like I was the SWAT team. She's not answering. Sorry about the lighting. It just got dark for some reason. The neighbor's ringing the doorbell because I went and got him. She wasn't answering. She doesn't sleep that heavy ever. She's got congestive heart failure. So I was in panic mode after 15 minutes. And I'm like, the outside door was open, but the inside door, the key was gone. I'm like, what is happening? Was she kidnapped? I'm like, I thought she was like, unalived. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking. I'm calling my sister. And she's like, break a window. I'm like, I'm not breaking a window, because if she's not, she's going to do that to me. Like, we're not doing that. It took 40 minutes. And then she's answering the door like, hey, did you work today? I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, I was trying to give you this for like 40 minutes. Oh, I'm like, I thought you were, and she's like, I was sleeping. I'm like, you never sleep like that. You don't know you didn't hear the doorbell? She goes, oh, I thought it was construction outside. I'm like, big construction in the small town she lives at. Hi, Misha. Hi, Jen. Are you in Illinois now? Oh, you are. Hi, Jen. Kathy says, hey, Trina, sorry, I was doing some journaling. Nice, nice. Misha says, hi, Kathy. Okay, I think that's all the highs. Oops, I'm hitting buttons. I don't have a banner for today. I've been doing banners and stuff. Do I have one? No. Where did they go? Where did my old ones go? Why are they, I'm trying to do a banner, but it's making me do a folder. I don't want to do a folder. What the heck? I had a sneeze. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Anyways, I have a freebie for you guys for being here in the live. We will get that in a minute. You just got back yesterday, Judy says. Jen, wait, hold on. Jen says she loves you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love Jen. Jen, come back. Jen has a great channel and she has not been doing videos. She has been doing the hot videos, but not her own. And Jen and I have very similar stories when it comes to stages in life we've been in. Same thing. I also lived at a hotel with my 2 young kids. It was also a very hard time. I feel very connected to Jen in a lot of ways. I love Jen. Mari Sue, she says, hi, Nikki Lynn in chat. I'm listening while on nanny duties. Yes. I was just talking about my mom is also nanny to my kids. She's Italian. She's full Italian. She didn't answer her freaking door today. And I thought I was going to have to call the cops because I'm pounding on the door. Like I said, like I was the SWAT team. Ringing the doorbell. I went and got the neighbor. I'm calling my sister. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, she has some inside connection in the house that I don't know about. It was awful. She's fine. Yeah, I think I told you that, but I don't think anybody else knew. Everybody's saying hi to Mari. Mari's listening, so she might not see all the chat, but I'll try to read them. Sometimes I forget. Be like, yo, girl, get your crap together. So let's talk about the endocrinologist first. I know my members are already. However, I want to talk to you guys because some of you aren't members, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I just want to make sure you guys know. I went, you guys know I went to the endocrinologist because I really thought I was near like death there for a while. They put me on medicine for 5 days, had to take me off it because my ankles and shins are swollen and they're bad. It's really bad. And so I did a urinalysis yesterday and I got the results today. It's fine. They're fine. So I don't know if that rules something out or if it doesn't rule something out. I don't know. Hopefully I'll find out Monday when she's back to work. Like she'll message me on the app because I need to know what I'm doing. Because I spent a very long time not feeling well. And I finally feel well, but now I can't stand up for long periods of time because my legs swell. And I'm like, what the heck? We can't win over here. Especially your numbers. Yes. Oh, Mari, I have been at work listening to your videos as well. I have to go back and comment, but I've been listening because I have these earbuds now that Elaine recommended, and I'll try after this video to tag them in somewhere. Because I didn't do any description boxes today, like at all. The only thing that's in there is probably the thing that StreamYard just puts in there. Because I didn't even set up the lives until right before I had to go live. So that's why. So I'll try to tag, you know how we can tag things now? I'll try to do that when it becomes a video. They're cool because they clip and they don't fall off and they don't have to go around your ear. And I have AirPods my daughter got me for Christmas. I can't wear them because I fall out. I can't wear the ones around the ear because they feel weird. I don't like to be constricted. But these, they clip, and after a while you don't really notice. But at my job, it's loud. And somehow they must have fixed the air conditioner because it's cold in there now. It never was. It was usually hot. And it's so loud. Like, put a muffler on that thing. So you can't even hear. Like, I feel like I'm yelling to my coworker. Oh, honey, go hang out with Jen. You guys don't need to listen to me ramble on. I usually spend the first half an hour rambling. Last week, I spent like an hour. I could not shut up. I don't know if it's because I finally felt better and I spent like years not feeling better. But you guys got to listen to me just ramble on. I'm very sorry. I'll try not to do that today. I am going to give out the live freebie. Misha, please make sure that you give a copy to Jen as well, because she's there too and I want her to have one. I just got to make sure that I copy it. Oh, did I even make sure it was? Nope, it's restricted. 1 second. Okay. All right, this is this week's freebie. It's for graduation parties. You can use it for next year. Save up a little each week, however you want to do it. One every 12 months, however you want to do it. But that is for you guys. Misha, please make sure Jen also gets a copy. Yes, Mari Sue, if you need me to email it to you, I will. Judy, if you're still here, are you going live today? Does anybody know if Judy's going live? She's not here. How old am I? I'm 47. Why? How old are you? Okay, so let's talk about numbers. So let's get this started. We're going to talk about numbers. So last week, is this right? Oh, I'm not even on the right page. Sorry. That's not even on the right set of pages. I'm on members notes and I haven't been writing in them. Also, if I do not have your state that you live in, or if you don't think that you told me, please put your state that you live in or country in the chat, just so I can double check, because I'm on a mission. And we can go over that in a minute, but I got to find my live notes, which are Lord knows where. I have all, okay, I made it. Sorry, you guys know I'm a mess. All right. Last week, my subs were 1189. This week, my subs are 1195. That is crazy. Thank you, guys. I'm so close to 1200. I already have a freebie ready. Last week, my hours were 33.99. This week, my hours are 34.18. Do you know what that means? We get to color in a circle. 2 circles, which is exciting. So we get to color in 1190 on the subs list, which I'm only doing until I hit my hours. I've been on YouTube 2.5 years. After a year, they only count 365 days. So if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you want to get as many hours as you can in the beginning. And less than a year. And sometimes it's hard. It's really hard. And then you have to find your community, because everybody has different communities, and they will find you. They will find you. So I'm going to color in 3400. Oh, that's a different green. Hopefully it dries the same. You know what? Whatever. Finally got to color in 3400, guys. It's been years, okay? I'm excited. I have a row. Oops. I thought the top was on. I have a row and a half. I just made a whole line. Look at that. A whole line across it. I have a row and a half. I don't know when we'll be finishing this or if we'll ever make the 4,000 watch hours, but this is exciting. Oh, you're very welcome, Jen. Hi, Diane. How are you? You are not 52, Misha. Stop it right now. I thought you were like in your 30s. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I legit thought you were in your 30s. Holy crap. Girl, you age very well. Are you working Uber tonight? Diane? Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Misha says, yes, I am, girl. Awesome. I love that. Okay. So we're gonna save some money. I have $20 to save. I have like all three of these come together. They're free in my Ko-fi shop. There's sub, watch hours, and likes tracker. The subs tracker, I wrote 10, like in increments of 10 to get to 1,000. And well, now I'm doing the other set. And for watch hours, if you do it in increments of 40, it ends at 4,000. And then the likes, a lot of people do the likes and save like 5 cents a like. I don't do all that. I think that's just extra. But if you want to save money and you have the money to save, please do it. Okay, so if I don't have your state, which I think I have everybody's. Misha says I haven't seen her in person. Girl, you sent me your selfie. You look young. All right, so we can go over the map quick, and then I have to save some money. So I have Australia, and I have don't mind this section. I have 2 parts of Australia. I have New South Wales and Victoria. Canada, I did in provinces. I have Ontario province, and I live very close to Ontario province. I live very close. Like 2 hours. 2 hours on a bridge away. I have 1 spot in Hong Kong. I don't have anybody from Italy, or that is in Italy when they're on my live. I don't have anybody in Jamaica either. Mexico, I have 2 spots. That's from Cece. Thank you, Cece. I don't have Norway yet, but my friend, Disabled but Able Budgeting, her name is Maya. She lives in Norway, and she's been absent from YouTube, but she did comment recently, so I hope you're feeling better, Maya. I miss you. And I hope that you come to my live just one time so I can have Norway too, and I can talk to you because I miss you. It's been a long time. Puerto Rico. I got 1 spot in Puerto Rico. The United Kingdom, I got 1 spot for Joe from Pendle Budgets. It's late there for her though. I got you all. Best 67. The original 67 because I graduated high school on 6777. Oh, wow. I graduated high school 20 years later. 22 years later. I graduated in 1997. All right. So the USA, I have a lot of states, and I just got West Virginia last week when Jason was on my live going through West Virginia. Thank you, Jason. So I still need Maryland, Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine, and Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah, Oregon, and I want to say this is Montana. Sorry, I'm not very good with geography or like initials, but oh, and then I have Alaska and Hawaii, but I made them bigger because this little thing didn't do them justice. So I got Alaska and Hawaii, and that's all I got. You're leaving there. Stop it. Are you in Maryland for real? Like right now? Like your feet are touching Maryland? or a vehicle that you're in is touching Maryland? Because if that's the case, I get Maryland. All right, hold on. I gotta scroll back up. Awesome update on watch hours. No. Hubby's B-Day. Oh, happy birthday to your husband. You're leaving Maryland now. Now, good enough for me. I'm not even going to ask questions. Feel free not to answer the questions. I'm just going to color it in or outline it. But I got to find a color that's not near it. Oh, I don't know what to do. It's going to have to be bright orange. Yay. Look at me. I'm international and I'm hitting all the states. You graduated in 1986. My sister was born in 1986. I hope you're having a good time, Trina. All right, let's save money. Okay, it is now 5:24, and all I've done is talk, but it's less time than last week when I couldn't shut up. Okay, I am not up on channels. I'm not even gonna lie. I've had to work. I've had to go to bed early. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm gonna do what I can do, and or just leave the money there because some of this I have money set aside. So I have. Oh, where's the group play? Okay, we gotta change this. Sorry, I gotta move you back here. We're gonna do the group play, but I gotta count money. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Hi, Ann. Thanks for coming. Went to go meet a budget bestie, but she couldn't make it. Oh, no. You went all the way to Maryland? I'm sorry. What? I'm going to text you later. All right. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Either way. Oh, I'm sorry she couldn't make it, but I hope everything's okay with her. You did a bit of cleaning and now having dinner. But I'm here tuning in. Awesome. All right, we're going to do the group play. This is free. You can get it in my community post. We are on week 4. I didn't realize it was week 4. So I will be putting the new group play in the community post like I do when I forget that it's the last week. It'll be in my community post. Look for that. I'll work on that. Sorry. I have $7 in there. I'm doing the low. So for the low, it says on the back, we roll a D3. For the high, a D12. So here's the D12 and here's the D3. Let's roll. Let's put the orange marker back. All right. D3 is a 1. So that's 8. And a D12, which has been rolling low, is... Hi, Joe. I was literally just talking about you. We were going through the maps. I'm like, and this is the United Kingdom, and that's for Joe. And I was saying Pendle budgets. And I've been catching up on your channel too, from the ones that I missed at work. So I have to go back and comment. You just had the worst Taco Bell ever? Misha says. It's only 20 minutes from Tiffany's house. Tiffany who? I don't know any Tiffany's. Do I? I feel bad if I do. All right, roll. This is a 2 and it's not my fault. Sorry, Trina. That is her name? Her name is Tiffany? Stop it. I thought it was Barbie. I do know her. Sorry. Blessed Budgets by Abigail, whose name I thought was Barbie, is actually Tiffany. It's very confusing. But thank you for telling me because I had no idea. All right. So If you have a high, if you're doing the high, you have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11. Even if you add those together, Trina, it's still less than 20. I'm very sorry. So 5, 7, 8. Joe, how are you? Hope everything's good. Thank you for staying up late to pop in. I didn't have any banners, and I'm surprised because I don't know where my old banners are. Oh, I do. Oh, I only have 2. Let's create another one. Let me think. Okay. This is the banner for this week, and I have a reason for that. Oops. You're good. Joe says she's good. Got builders starting work end of the month. Builders, yes. That's awesome. You know what? I ordered Taco Bell last week, I think, and it was called Catalina chicken, whatever. The whole menu was Catalina. But I tried to order it, the DoorDash, because I usually get DoorDash for relatively cheap because I have Dash Pass. They changed the name and I thought they got rid of it. I almost had a heart attack. I'm like, I haven't been able to eat normal food in forever and I want the Catalina chicken taco with the cheesy outside, They changed the name to Cantina chicken. I was like, that's not the name. You can't just change things. But I'm glad it was there. You're eating Culver's tomorrow. What's Culver's? Is that like a burger place? I'm guessing because you didn't want burgers today. Oh, my whole binder is falling apart. I got to put the other thing in there. It's taped together, the whole thing. Okay, so Diane says that she uses Care Credit because insurance doesn't cover much. Nowhere here is available for my insurance. They only take pregnant women, or children. So no one's taking anybody. And that really sucks. So my son and I need to get into the dentist. And his dentist, which is in my town that he used to have, no longer takes his insurance. So we haven't been back in a couple of years. So I'm like, no, we got to get into the dentist. I have to get a tooth pulled. We need our teeth cleaned. I haven't had my teeth cleaned. It's going to sound gross since I quit smoking. And that's the truth. And I quit smoking in 2023. But I haven't been to the dentist in probably a decade because I had a traumatic experience. But I need to suck it up because I need to get my teeth cleaned and I need to get this tooth pulled because it's broken and it keeps breaking. And I tried to rip it out last week because it hurt so bad, but I made it worse. So because I didn't have pliers, I had channel locks, which I don't know what I was doing, but I wanted the pain to stop. It stopped now, but it still needs to come out. So I'm going to see if we can become new patients at anywhere that has good reviews. And I got Care Credit recently. I got approved I put $2,500 so I could use it for the dentist and I can use it for the vet. I do have the garage card, the one from the place that's near me for emergencies. They're actually going to cancel that. And it's better if they cancel it and not me canceling it. So it's not going to ding too much. So I wanted to kind of recover some of that money. So I did $2,500. The card that's going to close is $3,400. So it'll be off a little bit, but not too much. I didn't want to do higher than that. Joe says, oh, Delta Dental and Care. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up because I'm missing all kinds of. Diane says, I don't like Taco Bell. Daughter's obsessed with it. I only like certain things, and I don't get it a lot. Misha says, yeah, pretty much, Trina, but we're eating Culver's. We did talk about that. Diane says they use Care Credit. Insurance doesn't cover much. Delta, Kathy says Delta Dental of California from UPS or USPS, sorry. Tongue twister. All right. So I had Delta Dental with the job I worked at for 10 plus years, 10 and a half years. I had that. And it was fine, you know, normal insurance. That's what I did have that. Joe says, here in the UK, we have NHS, National Health Service. We don't pay for hospital and treatment, but with the dentist, it's a little different. There's NHS patients and private who pay. Oh, so you get free healthcare, but you have to pay for the dentist type of thing? Not bad. Misha says, I'm worried about how to pay the tolls online. Last I drove through, they had actual toll booths. Misha, just drive. They'll send you a bill. She goes, they had actual toll booths when she drove. Just drive. They go by your license plate or get an Easy Pass. I have an Easy Pass. I don't know where that is. I didn't put it in the new car yet, so I know I have it somewhere. Oh, maybe I did, but I don't have it up on the thing. I have it in the glove compartment because I don't go nowhere. So if I go on the throughway, they just charge my Easy Pass, which I don't. Yeah, Misha, it's easy. And then you just make an account for yourself at easypass.com or easypasstolls.com or something like that. It's really easy. And then you can pay it right online. Yeah, like Mari says, they give you a few days to pay online, at least in California. Yeah, they give you like a regular time, like a few weeks or whatever, a month. They'll send you a bill, but it's better if you make the account and then you can just pay it. You don't want to get charged fees because they will charge you fees, like late fees. Joe says, no, there's NHS dentist practice and some that are private. Only we currently on massive shortages. Oh, I got it. Your shortages of dentist. I got it now. I got it. There's all coming together. I had to thank you for explaining that. Yeah, Diane says it's super easy. Get a pass and it's a piece of cake. Yeah. You can go right on the website, sign up. You can order an Easy Pass, put like $25 on it or whatever, the lowest amount. They'll take it right off of there. You can pay online. You'll save money if you have an Easy Pass, though, as opposed to just going on the throughway. But if you don't do it a lot, I guess it doesn't matter. You're eating dinner, Judy? That's cool. Thank you for coming. I've been listening to your lives the last couple of weeks, like saying hi and then listening the rest of the night because there for a while, those couple of weeks when I take my medicine, it knocked me out. I'm not even going to lie. I had to just listen. And then I would like fall asleep and I would miss Jeanette's live and I have to watch the replay. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to do better. But luckily it's been a few weeks and I'm hoping that we can stay awake today, but we'll see. I always like watch what I miss. Oh, wait a minute. Let me scroll up. Mari says, here, they don't send you a bill. If you don't go online and pay your tolls within the few days, they will send you a citation. Yes. Ooh, a few days. Geez. Well, here it's not. We get like a month or something. I don't know if they'll send you a citation, but I know a lot of places are doing stuff online or they're charging you to send a paper bill. Like what? Yeah. Trina says she always goes online when she gets back home. I got like white spot on my arm from like work called Stop Off. It's basically milk of magnesia that we use for parts, just like on my arm from work. Sorry. Okay, bye, Ann. Thank you for coming. The freebie will be, oh, I think I put it in there. Grab the freebie if you didn't grab it. Diane says I don't get a bill. I'll log into the website and pay online. Yeah. I think I requested paper. I requested both paper, but if they're gonna charge, I don't go anywhere. So I got to double check to see if they change things because if they're gonna start charging me for a paper bill, I don't want it. I like to see things in paper if I can. I mean, I do everything else online, so I don't know why I need it in paper. I don't go nowhere. So, oh, you too with the tolls, yeah. Yeah, it's easy, Misha. You can log right in, pay it like that. they're gonna, my air conditioner keeps scaring me because it keeps like going off. It hits temperature or it needs like a break and then it pops right back on. Because I have one of those stand-up air conditioners and it's loud in here. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. And then I have a cat toy on the other side that my cat loves, but she's not playing with it right now. But if you hear her playing with it, I'm very sorry. She got it today in the mail. All right. So $8 in here, 5, 7, 8. That is what I saved this month. Let me know if you're doing the group play and what you saved. I'm going to write $8. I'm so excited. I forgot it was the last week. So I'm not prepared for next week's group play. I'll get that taken care of. It'll be in my anything to do with me and challenges that I'm giving, like group plays and stuff. Check the community post. If you're a member, you can check the members community post. That's how I do it. I don't email nobody. That's too much work. I will email you if you have a problem getting the freebies. And also if you're driving, like I'll just send it. Let me know and I'll send it to you. Here in Colorado, they charge for paper bills. Yeah, you got to give it a couple of days. It takes a couple of days because you just went there, right? Misha, wait until you get back home to give them a chance to put it. Yeah, like you literally have only been gone the weekend and you still have to drive home. So give it like a couple days, yeah. You saved 27? Awesome. That's a good amount. All right, let's get into this. We have $19. All right, we are going to start with Anne. I am doing her let it roll 1, 2, 3. It says catch all because I was doing it as a catch all, but I'm actually just doing it as a challenge. And I'm rolling. I started rolling a 1, 2, 3 die because it just made sense to me. So we're gonna roll 2. So let's go to this. Let's go to this 2 down here. Okay. Put the 2 in. So far, and let it roll 1, 2, 3. I have 50, 70, 95, $97 in here. And I still have all these spaces left. Holy cow. That's awesome. You're afraid you forget? Text yourself. I always text myself things. I'm sure somebody will remind you. Yeah, they charge you a fee, Joe, for a paper billing because you can do it online because, they're using their paper and all. It's so annoying. And with my water sewer bill, because I have water sewer bill from the same company, if I want to pay by credit card, they're charging me like 2 or 3%. So I don't do that. I'll send a check because I only use checks for rent. So I'll send a check because I was doing money orders for rent, but for some reason, money orders went from like $1 something to 3 something. And it's probably higher now. And I'm like, absolutely not. I can buy checks for 4 years for $12. So that's what we're doing. So I only use it for my water bill and that. And if I like write a check to my daughter or something for like a gift for like her birthday or what have you. And then I don't like doing that because she never cashes it right away. I'm like, yo, cash it. And I have a check right now at my job because I got Seabreeze tickets, which is it's like a it's a water park in one area and like an amusement park in the other. And we're going there for my work picnic in August. And I got my ticket free, but my son and a friend, my son plus he could bring a friend if he wants a ticket. So they were $10 each. So I wrote a check for $20. That still doesn't come out. And I wrote it like 2 weeks ago, but I hear it takes forever. But I'm like, all right, I've already got it minused in my budget. So it's not a problem, but I like to see things go really quickly. And my son's friend can't come anymore. So I said, that's fine. I'm cool. I can do things. You're still feeding the babies? No worries. Joseph, I just think it's crazy how a company charges the customer to send them a bill. Yeah, probably because the paper costs money. And here in America, they nickel and dime you for everything. Can tell I've not got my glasses on. Yeah, I got my glasses on and I'm like inching closer and closer to the computer because the chat is so small on StreamYard. I'm like, dang, I don't know how to make it bigger without ruining things. I can do Control Plus. Oh, I did it. I did it. I didn't ruin anything. Yay. Okay, I can see now. I did Control Plus and all is right with the world. One time I zoomed in way too much and I couldn't zoom it back out. All right. Kathy said I have 19, but owe it 2 out of the cash because if Andra's rule lady night and I don't want to go out. If Andra's rule, Kathy, what does that mean? I feel like maybe I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, Diane, I agree too with Joe. Donna B, how are you and Preston? Hey, Nikki and friends. Hope everybody's doing well. Just getting off work, and now I'm out walking Preston when I just want to go and sit down because I'm tired. Exactly. Who wants to be out walking the dog when you want to sit down? The dog should know how to walk himself by now. You spent $27 at, hold on, where did my thing go? Spent $27 at TB and it was crap. Oh, Taco Bell. Okay. Everybody saying hi to Donna. Diane just gifted 5 memberships. Let's go see who got them. I have to go to YouTube to find out because I don't know. I gotta go to the participants. Okay. So let's go to the live chat. Diane, thank you so much. Mari Sue got gifted a membership. Donna B got gifted a membership. Save with Rosie got gifted a membership. California Girl Saves got gifted a membership. And Budgeting with a Ginger got gifted a membership. How sweet. Thank you, Diane. Hi, Pat. How are you? Diane, that is so nice of you. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Can't type. Andra's roll. Oh, you know what? I watched the very beginning of Andra's live and then I got a phone call. So I don't know what the role was or anything like that. I'm going to have to watch it later. I always catch up. I was on the phone for a while, so I definitely missed the rest of the live, which is fine. I'll just watch it. And I wasn't home today. I had to work. And then we had all this running around. And then I had to like take care of all my stuff from the dollar store. And I still have it. I have it in piles now, like inside things. So I can just pick it up and move it now because it was spread out everywhere. And I have the kitchen stuff in the kitchen. So we have Saving on a Saturday. This is Jeanette's. I did watch what she rolled for July and I didn't write it down. I'm gonna have to come back to that. I have $5 in here. Oh my God, what was it? Was it a 3? I don't remember. I watched it and everything because I watched half of that live and I had to go to bed. $16 for Andra's? I can't put $16 on that. Hi, Elaine. Yeah, that was kind of you. Elaine says that was kind of you, Diane. All right. So I don't remember what Jeanette got last week. I want to say 3. No, was it 4? You know, I don't know. If somebody knows what Jeanette got last week for July, like the word July, let me know. Oh, I'm really behind. It's the 25th. Oh, she did a couple. I have those numbers. Where did I wrote them down. I wrote them down. Oh, no worries. No worries at all, Elaine. All right, I'm going to come back to Jeanette because I wrote Jeanette's numbers down because she did a couple. And I don't know what I wrote them down, but it would be very helpful if I knew them now. So if you guys know Jeanette's numbers for July, can you let me know so I can do this right now? All right. So Andra, she rolled, you said a D20. D20. I was all caught up in everything. D20 and she got a 16. She's probably like, Nikki ain't gonna like that. No, I don't. I'm gonna put $4 in and do quarters. Q. Was caught up until then. Oh, I have money here. Oh my God, my voice is cracking. Like I'm a teenage boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll have $1 to help out. I might come back and put more money in this, but right now I'm going to put 4. And that leaves me, or that brings me up to 20, 45, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 53. So now I'm behind because I caught up accidentally, but now she's rolling crazy. Like, no, girl, I'm happy for you, but no. Bye. Enjoy your party. Happy birthday to your husband. Okay. Anybody know Jeanette's numbers? I need to put this dollar here. The drive there was good and bad. Lots of traffic jams. Okay. I'm going to have to look at my phone because I definitely have them. All right. So Judy does Saturday nights with my friends. Saturday nights with my friends. She's probably, I don't remember if you finished this yet, Judy. Probably. I think you did. But she does $10, no more than $10 a week. I do $5 or $5 in 1 week or a combination of 5 within 2 weeks. So I am going to do $5. I have one more 4 and I can do a 4 and a 1. And then I'm stuck with 3s and 2s. 4 and a 1. So we have 1 4 left and a 1. You know what? I think I use these same designs around the numbers for my Dragonfly binder, my business binder. I really like them. I was like, those are cute, and I knew I seen them. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Sorry. Oh, I need to put the money in. Where am I putting the money? I'm going to take the money with me. So 20, 45, 47, 49, 51, 53, 54, $55 in here. Everybody's saying bye to Diane and thanking her. Diane gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Diane. That was very sweet of you. You get that membership for a month. So go to the membership post and get whatever freebies that are in there. I don't keep monthly freebies in there. Only for the month that it's in. If they're in there, it's by accident. But there's the members group plays in there. Grab that. You can catch up with July if you want. We're going to be going into August, so you can do August. And then you get September for free. Yeah. She made a new one. You guys don't have the numbers for this? I have the numbers because she rolled this. She rolled it last week. I saw her. She rolled this and this. I don't know if she rolled 3. I remember she did 2. I have the numbers. I'll have to write them, but I only have $5 set aside. I know that's going to make me behind, but I always catch up on the 4th week, which is today. So I'm behind. So I need to know what the numbers are so I can try to catch up right now. She said she's not doing this one anymore. She's not doing it the rest of the year, but she did numbers. So I need to know what they are. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. Miss. Sorry. Okay. I had to take it off because I have to look. Because I have them. Oh, man. I gotta see what last week's date is. The 18th. Okay, she did 4, 2, 3. Okay. We are rolling. Okay. Oh, I got you. I got you. I'll have to grab the new one. Thank you. I was like, no, Jeanette did not make a new one. Got you. What did you forget to bring? The most important thing. My Diet Pepsi. Hi, Virginia. Thanks for becoming a member. How are you? You can grab any member freebie that you want in my members only community post. I will have a new group play out eventually. I forgot today was week 4, so that's my bad. I will have it out by next week, so keep checking and it'll be there. I hope you're well. What state or country do you live in so I can add you to my map? Well, not your name, but I can circle like where you live. I'm sorry you forgot your Diet Pepsi, Misha. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crazy. I have 5. Oh, it would be 10. Girl. 5. Both is the answer to your question. Thank you. Elaine knows me so well. I talk in riddles, and she's like, yes. And she gets me. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We are crossing all this off because I'm like, no, I have that number. I thought we were talking about 2 different people. I'm so sorry, but thank you, Kathy. Virginia, where do you live? What state or country? And thank you for becoming a member. Let's see if you're even here. Some people become members not on lives. Oh, she is here. You're in New York State? Me too. Okay, I have that because I live here. What county do you live in? Okay, I have 50, 65, 72, 4, 5. $75 in here. Where did my paperclip go? Oh, I gotta scroll up because I'm missing comments. Misha said, guess what? I forgot to bring the most important thing, my Diet Pepsi. Oh yeah, I read that. Girl. Sorry. Remembered her Coke, but forgot my pop. I still say pop. Even when I moved to New York, I still say it because I lived in Michigan. Good thing we're going out tomorrow. Tonight is a lazy rest and meetup. You're going out tomorrow? How long are you there? You're in Monroe County? Stop it. You're very close to me because I'm in Wayne County. You're like the next. You're very close to me. That's awesome. There, you're okay at typing slow. No worries. No worries. Half the time I'm rambling on, and I have to catch up with chat, so you have time. All right. So I caught up with Jeanette. I had 5 in there. I put 5 in there. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 left. We need. Oh my God, what is this? That was like dramatic for no reason. I put the money up there for some reason. I was like, where'd the money go in the envelope? Wow. All right. So we're going to do Amy by Nature. I have to close this because I'm afraid I'm going to flip it and the money is going to go flying because I've had that happen. So that's why there's paper clips everywhere. You forgot the pizza cutter for the microwave pizzas you bought yourself. You bought, you guys. You use it in Wayne County? Stop it. You guys are probably like, what's the big deal? Where I live, my town is very small. Like all the towns in Wayne County are very small. Even the cities are small. Monroe County is bigger, definitely bigger. Like you got cities and stuff, but we're all very close together. It's not like we don't talk like we're in counties. We actually talk in towns. Like some places, some states you talk county wise, or like if you're in New York City, you talk boroughs and stuff like that. Like I've never been to New York City, so I don't do that. I bought a new pizza cutter today, Misha, because I was cutting my DiGiorno pizza because when I was able to eat normal, I definitely bought 2 stuffed crust DiGiorno chicken bacon ranch pizzas. So I was cutting my second one yesterday, and it was barely cutting. And I'm like, no, I have a Pampered Chef pizza stone. We should be cutting perfectly. So I bought a new one at the dollar store today. That's okay. Use a knife. It's fine. Rip that bad boy. Everybody's saying hi to Virginia. Please welcome her. Okay, so let's put some money. This is by Amy by Nature. She's taking like a break from YouTube, I believe still. I'm doing the Save 200 in 2026. I was going to do this for yearly subs, but that was before, like when I made this, like a year ago. So now I'm actually just going to try and finish it and then put it in my done challenge bag and then allocate it somewhere. Virginia's saying hi to everybody. Okay, we're caught up. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me put the freebie in again. Did I give you guys the freebie? I'm a mess. Oh, I did. Dummy. All right, so I have the live freebie. Is for, come on, it's for graduation parties. Excuse me, if it ever comes up. Saving quarters, saving dimes, saving pennies. Save it for next year. It doesn't matter to me. It's yours because you guys showed up for the live. Thank you so much. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have $7 left. I'm gonna what am I gonna do? All right, I'm gonna put $3 more here for Andra for hers. So there's $4 there now, and we're gonna switch back over to Amy by Nature, and I have $1, 2, 3, $4 for her. These are all like there's $1, and then there's quarters and 50 cents and dollars. That's all there is. So we are going to do that. $4, I said, right? Let me get a drink of my Crystal Light in my Whiteman's bottle. All right, I need a different color. Let's do orange. It's gonna be very obnoxious. All right, so I need $4. So we have $1.50 here. I'm not coloring the best. I'm literally like scribbling it around. It's good enough. $1.50. 75. 2. And then we're going to do 3 and 4 because there's 2 50 cents and $1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. No, this is the regular live. It's 6:02. Girl, it's 6:02 here. This is the regular live. I already did the members live. You're gonna be contemplating my whole life right there. Night, Judy. We'll see you at your live. Yeah, it's 6:02, right? Girl, don't mind my table. Is it 6:02? Night, Kathy. Thank you for coming. Oh my God, what time is it? For real? My computer says 6:03. Eastern Standard Time. So is it 6:03 or is my computer like very, very much off? I feel like I haven't been rambling on that long. Have I been rambling on that long? No, because Judy just left. Girl, Misha, you have me contemplating the time. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I'm like, oh my God, what time is it? I was like, did my computer not update? What is wrong? Misha, you scared me. It's 11:03 there. I know that. Misha went to Illinois and lost all track of what time it is. 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. Wait, do I have Illinois on my map? 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 107. Yeah, you have 603. Okay. I was like, wow. Misha, you can't go to Illinois and confuse me. Misha lives in Michigan. We're on the same side, same time zone. And I was like, what do you mean? I was really thought my computer was broken. Girl, stop it. All right. I was like, oh my God, Judy stayed late. She missed her live. Like, what? Pat says she's going to be pretty quiet for a bit. She just got her dinner. She's starved. No worries. I understand. Because when I get off this live and while I'm listening to Judy's, I will be eating. Don't you worry about that. Because I have hyperthyroid, so I feel like I can get away with eating whatever I want right now. But I have to stop soon. I've definitely gained some of my weight back that I lost when I was on that low iodine diet, which was awful, by the way. I've been drinking my coffee and I have my peppermint. Oh, my peppermint mocha creamer. I could have had that here. My coffee. That's okay. Hi, Bells. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Belitsky. It's 104 here. 104 there. Where are you? Where are you? Because I have maps and I have countries. So if you're clearly in a different country. Where is that? Maybe I have the map. What time do I have? 6:05. Don't confuse me more. Remember, you're an hour different because you're in Illinois. So add an hour. I would like to know what country you are in. Finland, stop it. Thank you for coming. I do not have Finland, I can tell you. I don't have anything in here. Hold up. I have. You got to break out the maps again. Sorry, guys. I will get Finland, don't you worry. Finland will be next week. My whole thing is falling apart. Where's the maps? Oh my gosh. I lost my maps, guys. Oh, they're right here. I have. Australia. I have Canada, Hong Kong, Italy, Jamaica, Mexico, Norway, Puerto Rico, the United Kingdom. Sorry. US. And that's it. I will get Finland. Yes, you missed the members live because when I said we missed you at the members live, I meant that. Misha thought she was in the members live right now. No. Misha, I am going to get Finland. Let me find my notes. I'm going to have Finland for next week. So if you ever come back, which I hope you do, I will have Finland. And I'm writing down that you were here today. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So that way we can color it in, outline it. I'm going to write need Finland. Got it. I'm definitely printing that out today. Misha. Yes, everybody say welcome. Do you have, can we call you Belle? Or do you have like a name you'd like to be called? That's, I'm not going to butcher. I will do my best if you want to be called the name that you have up. Misha just had me questioning my whole life choices right there. I'm like, I'm like, Judy stayed past her live. I'm like, is my microwave wrong? Is my whole computer wrong? All right, I'm going to get Finland next week because you guys know I'm international now. So I have all these maps. And if I don't have your map, you can just let me know and I'll print it out and come back. Hannah, got it. I'm writing that down. Welcome, Hannah Olitsky. Hannah, no H, got it. I'm Nikki, welcome. All right, my whole planner is falling apart because I have 2-inch discs and they're not big enough. And some of this crap I did not make back to front because that wasn't even a thought in my head. Yeah, so the banner. Do you have dental insurance or use Care Credit? I just got approved for Care Credit, so I'm going to make a dental appointments for me and my son. I need to get a tooth pulled, and then I need to get my teeth cleaned, like after that heals, because I have not had my teeth cleaned in way too long, and I have definitely not had them cleaned since I stopped smoking. So it's definitely been probably 15 years since I've had my teeth cleaned because I had a bad experience and I was traumatized. But that's over. We need to get our teeth cleaned. So if you guys watch Mama Cookie, she's everywhere on TikTok and YouTube, and she's probably on Facebook and Clapper and all those other ones I don't have. She always says, don't let your mental mess with your dental. And it's true. So I kind of live by that now. Pat says, Nikki, the wires being pulled down by tree branches. They shut the power off to saw away the branch. They came middle of the night, didn't know. The whole day it was going off the stove clock that was behind. Yeah, crazy. They have my yard flagged in the front and next door because this house and the house next door, not the one over here, but the one over here, my landlord owns both of them, and they're going to be putting new water lines in or something like they did the back roads. But I'm like, how long am I not going to have water? Like, I have to shower. I have to brush my teeth. Like, do I have to get gallons of water? Like, I have to be prepared. Are you going to let me know ahead of time? She said, I don't know. I'll let you know. That was like 2 weeks ago. You have a dental appointment coming up finally. Last 2 places didn't work. Yeah. No one takes there's people that take my insurance. No one is taking new patients unless they're pregnant or their children. I am neither. So, and my son is neither because he's a young adult. So there's that. I could drive to the city, which is in Rochester or whatever, but that place, it's first come, first serve, and you're there all freaking day, and I'm not doing it. I'll pay a regular dentist here in town with my Care Credit and pay it because it's interest free. Yes, I'm definitely going to Pat because I wanted them to let me know so I knew I could get gallons of water, because if I can tell my son to save because he drinks milk like it's going out of style. I can tell him to save that. There's a spring in my mom's town. It's a natural spring. I can go get spring water for free. I work in that town, so it's not like I'd be going that far out of my way. I just have to go a little bit out of my way. Really? Not really. But I can get spring water for free. It'll be a pain in the butt, but I know it's good because I used to get it all the time. You fill your tub up oh, that's another thing, flushing the toilet. It better not be more than a couple hours. They better hurry up. And I don't know when it's going to be because she told me about it a couple of weeks ago. All right. So I am very, very, very behind on my expense tracker. And I'm definitely just adding debt. Like I'm adding all kinds of debt. My credit card went up $910 and it went up more. There for a while, I did buy some stuff I didn't need. And today I definitely bought stuff I didn't need. It is what it is. I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. So I did. And I have no one to ask permission to. So also I bought that wet dry vac that's still in the box because I was too weak to use it. But I can't wait to use it. I'm not taking that back either. So we just got to do better. I am thinking about transferring that card as long as there's a card that has no transfer fee and several months of no interest, then I'll do it, but we'll see. Night, Joe. Thank you for coming and staying up late. I appreciate you. So Pendle budgets Joe. Her name is Joe. She lives in the UK. Okay, so we talked about that. I need to get a drink. We did all the challenges. I told you about me feeling like having a panic attack because my mom was not answering the door. And she's just sleeping. What I didn't think about is going to knock on the bedroom window, which I could have done because she has like a whole house, but then there's an upstairs apartment. So that door is on, like, if you're going up the stairs, her window is right here, like the outside stairs. So they walk right past it. I mean, there's no one that lives up there because they're redoing it, but I could have found it on that. That was not a thought in my head either because I was having a panic attack and calling my sister who lives in Kentucky. Like, she can't do anything. And getting the neighbor and almost calling the cops. So yeah. Guys, it's sticking together, so bear with me. I bought this microfiber cat thing that you're supposed to wrap the cats in and like put a paw out so you can cut their nails. I wish I got that on video because she was like, yeah, right. She was cussing me out, I could tell. Oh my gosh. And this feels so disgusting. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even want to touch it, but I opened it and I had to use it. But it's not very big. This is it. It's probably 3 feet by 3 feet and it smells awful. And it's not big enough for my cat. Well, maybe if I tried to do diagonal and rolled her up like a taco, like she was gonna hold still or something. But the pictures of cats on Amazon are freaking hysterical. They look so miserable, and I couldn't wait to see that miserable look on my cat. I'm not even gonna lie. But that was not the case. She let me cut one nail and then she pieced out of there. I was like, okay, we need a bigger thing. So I'm gonna try a towel next time. I don't know how I'm gonna wrap her because she's squirmy and mean. Well, she's not really mean, but sometimes she's mean. She's like a Sour Patch Kid. But that blanket did not work. And then today I went to Wegmans to pick up my son's prescription, and then we got my stuff for the crock pot meal tomorrow. And I had to get this s'more. Look how cute he is. Look at it's got little chips on the top. A graham cracker. I just love him. He's got little feet. You have to take your dog Chloe to the vets to trim her nails. My back won't let me deal with the struggle. Oh yeah, my dog, when he was alive, my Mastiff kind of ground his own nails. He didn't have to worry about it. But my Golden Retriever, German Shepherd mix, absolutely didn't want. I even touched the paws. I had that dog since he was 3 weeks old, so he wouldn't let me touch his paws or nothing. I even tried, like holding his paw, he would shake and everything, but to hang on was absolute no. So I had a mobile groomer come, like the mobile dog nail. Oh my God, the mobile nail trimmer come, and they were pay what you want. So I would pay them, to come and do his nails. But my cat, She's got 3 different types of boxes. A flat box that she uses as a scratching post. She's got her scratching post. She's got an Aldi's box and an Amazon box in there. And she uses my leg as a scratching post. It's not cool. I've only cut one nail. So I know that there's another mobile groomer and she also does nails. I think she charges up $25. I feel like I could do it for free. It's gonna be iffy though. We're gonna see. Donna B says, woo! Love Mr. Preston, but I'm glad the walk is done. I'm starving and I have Chipotle, so I'm going to listen and vent. Awesome. I do not like Chipotle. I had Moe's once. Actually, I had Moe's once. And well, I had Chipotle once and Moe's once. And when you walk in the door, Moe's, they yell at you. Like with welcome to Moe's and all different like voices. Why? And then I asked for like a burrito. I did not know that you could ask for half sizes, and I wasn't prepared for this giant burrito. But it was okay. But Chipotle, I do not like that. My son loves it. Pat said my dad tried a giant piece. Oh, tried. My dad tied a giant piece of tree bark around the cement pillar in the basement for the cats. Oh. Yeah, my cat even scratches my bedroom door. And I yell at her. I even put a laundry basket in front of the door. She's got to have her nails cut. I don't own this house. Misha says, hey, Donna, is Preston coming to Andra's or you have a sitter? Jen asked. Jen, are you going to Andra's? I'm going to Andra's. Yeah, they are huge at Moe's. I have a sitter called Cousin. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I am flying in. Well, I have to get my license upgraded, but I'm flying in to New Orleans. And then Elaine from Abundance Budgets is picking me up. And we're going to travel on down to Andra's. That's awesome. It's going to be so fun. And I get to go to Buc-ee's. Oh man. It's gonna be Nikki gone wild up in there because I do not get out much. I live in a very small like town, well, smallish town. Not as small as the one that I grew up in, but very small town, a very small area. Today I went to Rochester, well, Jefferson Ave. Well, I always go there. There I can go because it's fine. But you get to like the quadruple highways and I'm like panicking, but I got it down. Keep looking straight and you'll be all right. Oh, got you. Yeah, it is kind of a lot of money to do a few things like close together. Yeah, I've never been to Buc-ee's either. Well, I'm seeing everything just so everybody knows. Everything. Real tourist up in here, okay? All of it. I want the touristy, I want the non-touristy, I want the full experience. Be prepared. Do not let me down. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. When are you going to Tennessee? It's coming up, right? Okay. I got to get back to my challenges. Where are they? Oh no, we're done with challenges. I got to get back to my expense tracker. So let's go back to June. I need to print out a new credit card tracker. Or July. July, because now I'm in August. Okay. So in July, I had a lot of expenses that aren't checked off, which means I didn't pay them off, or no money at all filled out. Plus, I have what I still owe, which means anything in July that I don't have checked off, like I'll subtract it and write it over in the still owe for the following month. So right here, my still owe, that's for December, February, March, April, and June. Those are the dates. I tried to get a hold of Chase for Mint Mobile again for the locked phone that I have almost paid off now. I had only paid like 5 payments of the little plan I made in my credit card. And now for some reason it's paid off and you can't make another plan with it, which means I can't do anything with it and I can't fight it. So unless they're still fighting it with eBay, because I've already talked to these people about this. So I tried to talk to them again through the chat thing because I don't like to talk to people. I don't like to talk to people. And like people in businesses, if I can chat it or text it, I'm good to go. Email. But they have the chat AI and that thing kept showing me my current credit card. Well, that credit card I just got in the mail like last week because I had charges on it and I had to close the card. So I've had this is the second card in the last few months. So it was the first card that I had the problem with. Not even a problem. I bought that phone and an unlocked phone and it locked 3 months later. And I've been fighting with eBay and that guy ever since. So eBay is like, well, dispute it with your credit card company or call the cops. I'm like, are you serious? I should have went through PayPal because I thought I did. They would have had it taken care of already. To that thing, I tried to send it back and everything. That thing is sitting in there. I lost my dad's voicemails. I lost all his text messages. My dad passed away in 2024. I lost every text message anybody's ever sent me. And I had years of evidence of anything. I kept everything. Thank God for Google. Because I have all my pictures, but I lost pictures that I maybe took I didn't send to Google. Hopefully they all sent over because I lost them. All my text message, all numbers I did, anything within the last 3 years, I lost all numbers because I had eSIM. So eSIMs don't save automatically. You have to save them type of thing. I was so mad, so mad. Hi, Karen. To answer the question, I now have dental insurance and I will never use that loan company that you have listed there. Got you. Well, I got care credit for the vet and the dentist because no one takes my insurance and I'm not getting it through work because they have crappy insurance. Do you have a reason why you won't use care credit? I mean, it's fine. I got a very small, I only took it out for $2,500. So care credit is it's like a credit card that you can use for the dentist, the vet, and I think there's a couple other things, but I only need it for the dentist and the vet because you can pay, it's interest free if you pay it within how much time. And that's what I got to do because I need my tooth pulled and I need my teeth cleaned. Hopefully it works for me. Okay. So I didn't pay anything in July towards this, except for the $40 towards my car down payment. And the only reason that $40 is there is because I pay down my car down payment on Wednesdays. So that's the only reason that money is there. I didn't pay anything towards anything. I added to it actually. And then you move into this month, they do run your credit. If you're pre-approved, they don't, but if you apply for it, they do. So this is what I have a page front and back of what I still owe going into July. And yeah, it's not good. And then I'm going to have more added to it next month. Unless I can just pay it down. Like, I don't know. We'll see what my check is next week. And maybe I can just put money towards my credit card automatically without saving it. Or I can put it towards two birds with one stone. Put it towards Danny at Craft Co Budget 2026 book, which is right here. Because all that money that I put in here goes to credit card automatically right away. I've put $680 towards it so far. And I have $10 in the back. So I take out certain denominations and I'll send it to my credit card periodically. I do mark on an index card or a piece of paper or something. I'll write Danny 2026 book however much went to credit card, because I count it. Any money I take out of here, I count as a done challenge, to help me out, but it definitely doesn't sit in my done challenge bag. I definitely send it to credit card because it's not doing anybody any good to have money just sitting there if it's going to go to credit card. Pay your credit card. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. So I might do that. It's a credit. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a credit for medical or pets. Yep. Karen. Karen says she will never use it and then never answers back. Yeah. Yeah, I have dental insurance too, but no one will accept that. Well, they won't take new patients unless you're pregnant or a child. Or I could probably drive somewhere in a different county. I could definitely drive somewhere in a different county, like to Rochester, but you're definitely waiting all day, and I'm not doing that. And it's first come, first serve. I don't think you can make appointments. So I ain't doing that. I'll pay the thing off a little by little. I should really just see about driving there. Like I want to, if I can get in somewhere, then I'll just do that. You know what I mean? But the care credit is to really help me with the vet. But if it's going to help me with the dentist, that's good. But I only took it out for $2,500 because my garage that's near me, that card is going to be, they're going to be closing that card because I don't use it. Which is better that they close it than me. And that's for $3,400. So I wanted to recoup some of that quick. It took you forever to find a dentist who took an adults with Medicaid. Yeah. All right. So I have a lot on here I have to pay off that I still owe. And I usually do that during July, but I'm struggling with July as it is. And my card, like for July, it's going to be from 7/17 to 8/18 or whenever it rolls over because it's in the middle of the month. I'd like to move it to make it easier for me, but I kind of got it down now. So I have a lot of money I have to pay down. I still have money on here, and I definitely added, especially work snacks, because my medicine makes me really tired, and I was too tired to even function in the morning. I barely made my coffee and went to work. So I would get like a bag of chips or something at work, or a Pop-Tart. Bag of chips are $1.50 and a Pop-Tart is $1.93. Yeah. I definitely should have bought a box of Pop-Tarts while I was at the store today. I didn't. That's okay. I don't have dental insurance since I left my ex-husband because I'm disabled. The government does give some dental care. Yes. Awesome. I'm glad you got some dental care, as well as some meds. Great. I had a bad experience with them, Karen says. Paid monthly religiously and had to go through hoops for payments to go through, and my balance only dropped like $500. I let it go. And that was oh, got you. Yes, that's what you paid off earlier this year. Okay. Yeah. Cause, yeah. I am getting caught up on your channel. I'm still I watched the most recent, what was it? What do you call it? Where you reconcile your stuff, budget update or whatever. I watched that at work, or listened to it at work, but then I'm trying to go back and watch the dailies because I love them. And I have to go back and comment on the ones I watched because I've been listening at work when I can hear, because sometimes it's very loud there. I'm sorry you had a rough time with it. I mean, I feel like everybody has a rough time with certain ones. Like I had a hard time canceling some credit cards. Which ones were they? Credit One, I think. Yeah, I had 2 Credit Ones, a Visa and a MasterCard, and they did not, you had to call them to cancel, and they did not want you to cancel. I was like, well, I'm paying a monthly fee. I don't want to pay a monthly fee. And I'm just going to cancel it because I spent a long time paying this down. And so I don't need those ones. And he's like, oh, we'll waive the fee. I'm like, no, I want to cancel. I spent like half an hour trying to cancel. It was ridiculous. I only got $2,500 loan from them too. Was paying for over 2 years. Ugh. Yeah, I hope I don't have a difficult time because I really need it for my vet when I take my cat. Yeah, Credit One is horrible. When I Okay, I've been in debt besides here, previous to now. I've been in debt 3 other times. In my 20s, when I got married young and divorced young, I had medical debt, like copays. I'm like, what is this? They went into collections, and I don't know how I thought of this, or maybe somebody suggested it to me, but I didn't have a lot of support at all back then, or any support. So I called all the creditors and I made deals and got out that way. And then in my 30s, I went shopping. I had a lending club loan. I had a 401k loan. I had a personal line of credit loan. I had Credit One Visa, Credit One MasterCard, Capital One. Well, I had Walmart credit card, but it turned into Capital One, which I should have just kept because my credit would have been higher. I mean, I have good credit right now, but it's like over 700. I had J.C. Penney, Old Navy. I want to say I had another one or two. I can't remember. Oh, I had PayPal credit, which was maxed out. Everything was maxed out. I still have PayPal credit, but it's not maxed out. I'm surprised they haven't closed that. I don't even use it. Everything was maxed out. So I spent from 1999 to I got in a relationship in 1999. He maxed out a lot of my credit cards. I maxed out the rest with the loans were all me. And he was using my credit card when I was sleeping and I didn't know. He also totaled my car and he got in 2 accidents. So that's what the accidents on my insurance are. One of them came off. One of them is still there. Also, oh my God, what is wrong with this? Sorry, guys. I'm like, what? Night, Hannah. Thank you for coming. I will have Finland next week. So I was in that relationship from 2019 to 2021. From 2021 to 2020. No, from 1999. I don't know. I had it all paid off between 2021 and 2023. Because I paid off my car too, because the job I was working at, we made radios for the military. We had government contracts. We were working a lot. They gave us an incentive. If you work 40 hours, you work 45 hours. That's 40 hours regular, time and a half for 5. And anything over 45 was double time. I'm like, bet. So I worked like 70-hour weeks, between 60 and 70-hour weeks, sometimes 75. I was very tired, but I paid off my car. I paid off all those credit cards, all those loans. I did the snowball method, and I did the snowball method for my credit cards and then the snowball method for my loans. And because I was allocating, I wish I had my notebook. I have a notebook that you'll see that's all written down my bills. And then when I got in that relationship, they just get longer. Because who was paying them? Me. So many red flags that I did not see back then. But I paid all that off. And the loan through the bank, and I closed it. I don't care if it ruined my credit or not, because I had to close it because it was attached to an account that we shared. So there was $11 left in that. She's like, do you want that in your account or do you want me to send it to him? I was like, no, I want that. Thank you. We'll get my mocha frappe with that. So I paid off all that. Now, just recently, or a while back, my JCPenney and my Old Navy, they had dropped the limit from 500 to 250 or 200 or 210 or something. And then they just closed them, which is fine, whatever. I didn't use them. I closed everything else. The only thing I had left. Oh, and I had the garage one, and I had parts on there. So I was paying that off. So they're going to close the garage one soon because I don't use it. Which is fine. It's better that they close it than me. No, definitely not, Trina. I was very depressed back then and very disassociated. I really couldn't care about anything. Like, It's a story, not for budgeting channel, but it is a story. It took me a long time to get out of that. But yeah, I closed all these things and then they closed some things and I recouped my credit. Like just recently, one thing dropped down 30 points, but it's still at 736. So I don't know why I dropped 30 points. I think because my credit card balance went up by 900 and something. It is what it is. A lot of that is grocery budget from back in the day, and a lot of it is going over on groceries this time. But a lot of that is spending, and that's the truth. Yeah, definitely not in love. Thank you. Pat said I've had to put a lot on my visa too. Now I'm really having to buckle down to create space to fix my furnace and other things. Yeah. Can you see about getting grants, Pat? There's all kinds of grants and they'll fix your furnace. At least here in New York, I know a guy who wanted to get his furnace fixed and he got grants and they gave him central air too. And he got a new stove, an energy efficient stove. Like there's grants for energy efficient stuff. I would look into that. Get that baby for free. Elaine says, I can tell you the secret to get it to 850 and up sometime. I would like that. Thank you. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, I would look into it, Pat, because if you don't have to pay for it out of pocket, girl, do it. Because there are grants. Like they'll blow in insulation and everything. Like here at the state fair, you can go you can go to all these buildings because I call it free pen day because I go get all my free pens at the state fair and like the Wayne County Fair and everything. All the fairs. And last year they had people that were talking about energy efficient thing and I got a card and like you can call or have your landlord call. My landlord ain't gonna call. You don't care. But they have them everywhere. The amount of stuff that needs to be done is overwhelming. Okay, write a list. Then put that list in most important to least important. Then look for grants for the most important and work your way down. Don't let it overwhelm you. You can do this. Elaine said, I would put out a video on it, but that is a liability I don't want. Yeah, true. It's another thing you need is all new insulation in your home. There's grants for that. For energy efficient, I forget what it's called. I would look into it for your state. Just write blah, 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 grants for this in the state. Google. Me and Google are BFFs. I Google a lot. Or go to your state's government website for grants. That's what a lot of people do here. Yeah, anything that's going to help save you money, especially like in a time that things are delicate, please, please, please look into it. There is? Awesome. I would find out. Elaine says, I think there is also a couple people on YouTube that make videos on grants. Yes, there is a guy who wears very bright colored vests. I haven't decided if I think he's a scammer or not, but he talks about grants all the time. I mean, you have to work for these grants, but he talks about grants a lot. I forget his name. I think I don't know if I have him on my channel or I just seen him pop up or what. He's got hair that sticks up. He's an older gentleman. It's like white hair and he wears very loud jackets. Yeah, I'm sure there is others too. I'm just telling you guys the one that I know, but I'm sure there's people that talk more into detail about it, you know? But also I would go to your government websites, especially over there in Ontario. Yeah, I'm going to be more in debt this coming month. That's why I'm trying to work overtime. So next week when I get my budget, where's that? Next week when I do that, because there's 5 weeks, hallelujah, really helping me out this time because I didn't work. Last month I was out of work for 2 weeks. So part of the 1 week, a whole next week, and part of the next week. This month I was out for part of 1 week. I think I was out like 8 days. I don't remember. But I'm not getting disability for this time. So last time I did, thank God, but I'm not this time because I don't want that to go back to my job and then be like, oh, here's another occurrence for her. I just don't want that. So I'm not doing it. It's already passed. I'm like 2 weeks past that now. So that's why, well, 1 week. This week, my check was lower. Well, last week, my check was lower too because I moved $490 over to last week. Like I saved that money for the next week. So my check was 100 and something. So that brought me up to 608, but I actually budgeted 680. So I had to change everything down here. This time I moved $10 over from last week to this week. And my check was lower and it was 482. So it was missing 2 days. I got paid for 30 hours plus some change. Some of that was overtime, so that helped. And then I moved the $10 over. So my budget this week was $492. My bills I had to change to make this work was $347. I still saved $5 for my principal only payment for my car. And then I had $140 to put into my budget. So $20 for Members Live, nothing for Danny at Craft Co. Budgets Live. But I have been putting money in there this month, so that's okay. $20 for my Members Live. Or my regular live, sorry. $15 is going to go to Sunday Savings. $26 is going to go to my collabs video. $20 is going to go to my debt binder video, which is on Wednesday. Collabs is on Tuesday. $35 for the hop because I owed $5. And then $4 is going to go to the extra that I saved for like the ding 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 and special rolls, which I haven't been putting money in there. However, my gas envelope, I did not put money in there this week at all. And I know I have to take 59. Let me see what gas was. Did I write it? Oh, I'm not even on the right thing. Gas. Gas was $59. I sent 59, but I didn't update my, I did not do updating in my notebook, and I write in that thing every day. I rewrite my numbers almost every day. And I have not been doing that the last 2 weeks. I did try to catch up yesterday. I still have to update a binder to see what those numbers are and then kind of update. And I have to count all my binders again. Like I just have to because I have to see where things are because I should not have that much money left. So I got to count that. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. Yeah. And then, yeah, this week when I get paid on Friday, I will have overtime because right now I'm at 47 hours and one day I worked 12 hours. So that means 4 of those hours are overtime because anything over 8 hours, we get paid overtime. And Saturdays is always time and a half and Sundays is always double time. So I'm going to have a pretty good paycheck. They're going to take more taxes out. They're going to take more 401k. I don't have any other deductions because the system, when I signed up, got hired, the system wouldn't let me go back. Like whatever you put is what you were getting. And I only put 5% because they match 5%. So that's 10% right there. I will be upping that, but it's not high priority this year because I make less than I have at my last 2 jobs by like several dollars. So I have to work twice as much to kind of get where I was in a normal paycheck. But we got to do what we got to do because we got to pay this debt. I'm pretty good at budgeting lower, but I have to be able to pay my bills. And I don't have to do any of this down here, but I have to be able to pay my bills. This is all extra. If I don't have it, I don't have it. And there was 1 week I did not have it. I try to make it work though when I can, because I like routine. I really struggle with not being in my normal routine. But if I don't have it, there's nothing I can do. And we have to adjust and know that it'll be better another week. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll up with I'm missing all kinds. I was rambling. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the question marks. Yes, I like that one. Those ones. Yeah, I just thought he was a scammer too, but I don't think he is. Because the more I talk to him, I actually looked into some of the things he was talking about to see, and they're legit. You just got to work for it. I really don't know. I don't. I wouldn't get a grant from somebody I saw on YouTube or follow that type of instruction. I would look it up yourself with the government that you live. Hi, Anne. Anne Cashes is here. Hello. Do I have where you live? What state do you live in? Or country? Hi, all. Just FYI, I was late paying care credit, but always paid the correct amount. When I paid them off, they canceled my account. My dentist has a cash program for $189 a year. So far it works. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm going to pay better attention. Bye, Elaine. Thank you for coming. If you're up later, I'll call you after the live. CBA Mom Saves. How are you? I forget where you live too. Tell me where you guys live so I can mark it in my map. Oh, and I'm going to put the live freebie back. Texas. I do have Texas. I'll get to the maps in a second. Let me put the freebie back. Okay. Texas. Yay. I knew that. I don't know why I act like I don't know things. I forget is what happens. And then I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, Texas I have, so that's in green. Yeah, I just recently got care credit, so I'm hoping that I don't get screwed over like some of you have said. But I really need it to divide out payments with interest free and all that crap. And for my vet. Because I ain't paying vet insurance. I think vet insurance is a scam. So I'm not doing that. Good night, Donna B. Your phone is dying. I need to charge it. I will see y'all sometime in Judy's. Yes, I'll see you then. I'll be there listening. If I'm on the phone, I'll be listening in the background. I'll say hi. All right. So CBA Mom Saves. Where do you live, my friend? I feel like I already know, but I don't remember. Forgive me. I'm very forgetful. I would just pay them early every month. Oh yes. I'm very I have all the money for the bills like at the end of like this week is week 4. So this makes all my bills ready for August. I'm still ahead, so I'm okay. I'll have the money. We will make it work. I just need to get my tooth pulled and my teeth cleaned. And the last time I went to the dentist, I paid like $400 because I had an infection, so I had to get that taken care of, and I just never went back to get my tooth pulled. Sorry, I'm just making sure I didn't miss any comments. And if I'm like struggling to see, it's because, my bifocals aren't bifocaling. I did make the thing bigger, but I need to make it bigger. I'm not even going to lie. There we go. Look at me. Chat is big. Doing big things. I did it earlier, but I didn't do it. I only did it once. I didn't do it bigger. Okay. So, yeah. Anne says, I wasn't expecting them to cancel. I mean, I paid them off. Yeah, that's so weird. I mean, I'm going to see. Hopefully it works for me for at least what I need it to work for. My first vet appointment, which whenever I make that. And, well, like not the cat's first vet appointment. I got the cat from somebody who's a vet tech, and she rescued the cat. And I don't know what she looked like as a kitten, or if she had her as a kitten, or what. But I have this cat now, so she's spayed and all up to date on shots. So I have until December. But I want to start looking for vets now that'll take kittens. And I'm in the middle of weaning her off her kitten chow. She only has a little bit left, and she's on indoor. I'm mixing the indoor cat food. Doing really well. Like no stomach trouble at all. So yeah. That's just what I wanted to work for. So I don't have Alaska or Hawaii, and I don't have a few different states, but I'm almost done with the US. I do have several countries, and I have to add Finland because tonight we had somebody from Finland, and I marked it down because it counts. And I'm very glad that she stopped by. Her name is Hannah. My voice is cracking. I don't know why, probably because I'm nonstop talking, but I have a thyroid issue that was recently diagnosed last month, and I struggled for a long time with it. And then I was on medicine, and then they took me off the medicine, and now I'm to like find out why my shins and ankles are swelling. And now my throat keeps going dry. Trina said, I paid them off in March and they haven't closed mine off. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad they haven't closed yours. Yeah, I was very sick. I couldn't even, there's my lives where I'm sitting here like this, but I wanted to see my people and I just could not. I was very sick. I have hyperthyroid, and I also found out I have, because when you have a thyroid issue, you don't necessarily have a autoimmune. My mom has hypothyroid, no autoimmune. My son has hypothyroid. He has Hashimoto's, which is the autoimmune. I have hyperthyroid, and I also have Graves' disease, which is the autoimmune with that. I was so sick. I was going to urgent care twice a week. They're like, girl, my heart was racing too much. I'm on a beta blocker to keep my heart rate down. They gave me an anxiety medicine to help with the tremors. So they're shaking a little, but not bad. I was on a low sodium diet for 4 weeks. And then I get to see the endocrinologist, and I'm supposed to go the next week for the scan, the thyroid, nuclear thyroid scan. And she goes, yeah, you're not doing that, because I was so sick. And she's like, you can barely function. You've lost weight. I couldn't even, and then on that diet, I especially lost weight because I wasn't eating anything. She had to make it homemade, and I couldn't stand up to make it homemade. So I was eating little cuties and bananas, and it was awful. I mean, I like them, but I don't want to eat a banana again for a while. I don't have plans to ever use them again, Trina says. I side hustle to pay for emergencies for my 12 babies. Yeah, Trina has a lot of fur animals. I have $100 in Hazel's vet envelope that I just started. So we have to bulk that up. I have, she has an envelope, but it's empty now because I bought those nail clippers. I bought this cat wrap to try and cut her nails. She got out of it and hated me the rest of the night. I cut one nail. So I'm going to have to try and use a towel or have my son hold her down, but she's squirmy. Or get one of those Jolly jumpers for cats where you stick them in and they can't move. I don't know, something. She needs her nails cut because she's using me as a scratching post, even though she has everything else to scratch. I bought her a new activity toy, thinking maybe she was busy. It came in the mail today. She played with it for like a half an hour and then is probably sleeping in the sink right now upstairs. Yeah, she's got boxes in the living room to jump in and out of. She don't need my leg. I had started saving for the vet, but I plan to use the care credit to bump up my credit a little bit. I mean, even though my credit's pretty good. And then I'm going to pay it off and just hope they don't screw me over. And I need to get my tooth pulled, and I do not have tooth pulling money. And I need my teeth cleaned, and I don't have teeth cleaning money. So we're going to do this so I can pay it off a little at a time. I'm going to just continue to work as much overtime as I can while we have it, because I need to pay my credit card down. It is well over 5,300. It's probably 5,300 right now, maybe 54. And a lot of that, some of that is shop. A lot of that is food overage. Like before I started keeping track of my expenses, I had already had 2,000, maybe maybe $3,000, 2,800 maybe, of food budget overage, because I did not have enough money to budget for food, and I was definitely going over. I had to figure out how to readjust that because I was not doing it well. You know what I mean? And then I worked in a town that I live in, so 5 minutes away from my house, for almost 11 years. I didn't need to use a lot of gas. I barely put 2,000 miles on my car a year. Now I have to budget for gas. So therefore, I wasn't budgeting for gas. So a lot of that is gas. A while back, it was for my channel. I paid off a lot of my channel debt, but I think I still have more left. And then recently, again, was buying all new foods. There's stuff that I did not have, and I was on a low iodine diet for health reasons because I was going to have that scan that I never had. So I had to buy flour. I don't have flour. Like, normal people have these things. I did not have any of this because I don't use it. I was going to make soda bread, or pop bread or whatever. So I had bought ginger ale to make with, it's like 2 ingredient, well, 3, because maybe a little more for me, because I was going to use the all-purpose flour to make the flour that I needed by adding the baking powder and all that. So it didn't have sea salt in it because I couldn't have sea salt. So I could use the non-iodized salt. I never did that because I was too weak to do it. And send all what back? I'm not sending anything back. I'm using all my stuff. I'll get the mobile dog groomer. The mobile dog groomer will come cut her nails for $25. I ain't taking her to the vet just for her nails. That's crazy. Cost me $100 for a vet visit or whatever, and then another $5, $10 to cut the nails. No, ma'am. No. Mobile dog groomer, $25 plus tip. That's what I do. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I ain't taking nothing back. I like all my stuff. I am okay with what I bought recently. Well, last month. I'm okay with it because I never bought anything. I don't buy things for myself. It's for my son. My son has special needs. He has bipolar 1. He has other special needs that we're just figuring out what that is. I don't know what they are, but he has them. And all of that is focused. A lot of that is fast food, not even for me. It is a days long argument about this and that and this and that. And sometimes when you're so sick, you just have to give in so the noise stops in the background. And some of that is me giving in because I was so sick that I couldn't even care. So some of that is that. He knows now that he can't do that because I just can't afford that. But back last month when I was so sick, it was easier. I hear that. Is there a dietitian anywhere in your plan or insurance? Great resources. They sometimes know free sources of food. Oh, yeah. I know free sources of food. They have it everywhere, but I'm not in need of food. Like, I can go to the store and get food. I budget money for food each week. There's people in my town that need the free pantry, and you can go to the library and go to that free pantry, and they have Food Link every month at different places. Though I've been to those places when I needed it, I feel like I don't need it. And I feel like I don't want to take resources from other people who do. I don't need it. I have food. Last week I spent $119 on food that I can eat because now I'm not on that diet. And this week, so I was over by like $19. But this week I only budgeted $50, and 20 of that is going for last week. I'm going to send it to my credit card. I didn't buy very much at the store today, just stuff for my crock pot tomorrow. And I'm going to stop at Aldi's on the way home from work tomorrow because I'm working double time. And I'm going to get the cheap creamer that I like. And really, that's all we need. We got everything else. See you there. Bye. I know I'm running late. No way you could survive without a food pantry here. I understand that. And they're great to have. And I'm so glad that people have it. You know what somebody did to our food pantry? A couple blocks over, there's an outside food pantry, you know? Somebody dropped boxes and boxes and boxes and stuffed all these old books that should have went in the garbage in there. I was like, what? I almost walked over there and cleaned it up, but somebody else had beat me to it. I'm like, that is awful. But there's so many. And then like one of the churches, I don't know, I don't go to church, but I think it's a Methodist one, they have free food, free lunch days on certain days or whatever. So there's all these free resources around me. I just don't need them. I need to do better is what I need to do. I make money at work. There's no reason for me to use those and take away from somebody else. Hospitals write grants for healthy food. I could still check in with a dietitian since you and your son have special dietary needs. Stop it. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, hold up. I need to write. I thought you were talking about pantries. I'm so sorry. Let me run in my mouth like that for a while. Hold on, I gotta get to my notebook or my live notes. All right. Hospitals. The new pen is skipping. I don't like that. Write grants. I'm about to copy this whole thing. Write grants for, I don't know how my hospital write grants, but we're going to find out. Healthy foods. Dietitian. Yeah, we don't have special dietary needs right now, but if we ever do, this is a great resource. Thank you. I'm writing like everything. Your son. Actually, my son should be eating better because he has his own like Hashimoto's. There's like a whole diet you need to. He doesn't eat health like what he should. He's doing better since we've been making stuff at home. Ours is called Garden on the Go. I will check into that. Thank you. I wrote it down. It's on the notebook. And I like take this information and move it to where I'm visually going to see it. And I'll print out Finland and stuff like that. And I'll take note of that. Thank you. I tallied up what I got today. 15 pounds of produce, 15 for free. Nice. Yeah, they have a thing called Food Link, except they changed the times. And that is, they get government grants to disperse food. They give you a lot of food. And like a lot of it's healthy and a lot of it's like bagged, like giant bags of like chicken nuggets or chicken thighs or what have you. One time I got tubs of cottage cheese. It's called Food Link here. But the times they used to come like where I worked was like here. And then they would set up here. So I'm like, cool, I could stop after work because they would do it at 3:30 or 3:00. And I worked until 2:30. So I would stop there and get in line and they would give it to, but now they're all at 9:00 in the morning, except for one that's in the next town over. Sometimes they do it there at 4:00. But with my son's like appointments, they always fall on that day. So I can never go. And you need a wagon for that one because where it's set up, they tell you to bring a wagon. I ain't got no wagon. But I should try to stop in there on a 4:00 day and get a wagon because you can usually find those pretty cheap. Yeah, scheduling is a nightmare. Because I'm like, why did they change the times like to during the day? Like, I guess for people on Social Security or disability or what have you, which is great. But me, I can't like leave work to go to this. I mean, I guess I could, but that would be like a lot of, if they had it a little bit later, I could go in early and leave early, but they have it at like 9:00 in the morning. I'm not going to go in super early, leave and come back. I'm not doing that. But the 4:00 one, I guess I could make it to as long as Dominic doesn't have any appointments because he has a lot of appointments. All right. So we did all the talking. We did all the saving. We wrote down the information. We talked about the budget and the expense tracker. We talked about dental insurance and care credit. Yeah, I think we covered it all. So thank you all for watching. We're going to get off of here. I am 8 minutes into Judy's membership live. So thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Night, Virginia. Thank you for becoming a member. When are my lives? My lives for members are 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays. And I'm drawing a blank. I know when my lives are. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is for members, and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, like right after, is when I go live. Night, guys. Bye.